Yo, what's up guys, it's Shady here, and today we're here with our Week 7 battle for the UPBA. This week we're going up against Coach John Jr. and his Portland Night, I don't know, his Portland Night Shaders. That's what it was. Alright. He's gonna be so mad at me for getting that wrong. But yeah, John's a really good friend of mine, and I've been talking about getting back at him for our loss against him in the NCP Week 1, where he, as much as he liked to joke around, he completely hacked me out of that win at the very end. I mean, it was really unfortunate, and I've been joking about getting him back, and I mean, I'm hoping to do so right here, right now, in this matchup. So, yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Of course, we still have our same team, our same, 11 months, I think we have. Just because I really like our team, honestly. I don't think I'll ever make any trades. And this is I think the final week, so there will be no trades made after this. So we're pretty much stuck with this team, which I'm completely fine with. The team will be on screen, but we are we have the Zero Aura, the Z Infernape, the Tangrowth Donphan, Mega Aggron, Aromatisse, Gastrodon, Golbat, Dusk Noir, Kyurem, and Alakazam. Whereas he has a pretty scary team. He has Kyurem Black, Scolipede, Metagross, Mega Diancie, Rotom-Wash, Dhelmise, Crocodile, Volcanion, Audino, Girder, and Frogadier, with the Z-Mons being Kyurem Black, Audino, and the Girder. So yeah. I'm going to go over the team that we have against him. First off, we forgot that we have Infernape, Caesar or Infernape. Infernape just completely went in on his team. Is only switching to either of my stabs. It pretty much just is Rotom and maybe the Volcanion. Obviously I could carry Earthquake. I didn't, but I could have. And Rotom-Wash is probably scared of that Grass CMV possibility, but he has a no switching on his team to either of my stabs. So I decided I wasn't going to choice lock myself. I'm just going to run a completely offensive set. Flare Blitz, Close Combat, Mach Punch, U-Turn. Obviously Flare Blitz, Close Combat is our 2 stab. Mach Punch for maybe the Kyurem Black if it gets a speed boost from that Scolipede. Maybe if that's a sort of Crocodile, it could help maybe against the Frogadier. Or the Mega Diancie, just a number of mons it could help against. So I decided to bring the Mach Punch, and then U-Turn obviously just for initiative with the Fight EMZ. A Close Combat into a Z Close Combat will kill that Rotom-Wash or the Volcanion, and then any other Monon's team will get 2 KO'd, of course. Actually, I think Close Combat plus Z Close Combat is a roll. If he's physically defensive, I think it's pretty much in his favor to live. But even with just the tiniest of chips, if we can get that off, then we'll be golden against his team. So yeah. Next we have our Mega Aggron here with, I think it's pretty specially defensive. Yeah, it is, with a little bit of attack investment. I don't remember why, but I'm sure I had a reason. With Iron Head, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Roar. Iron Head, obviously for our main stab. There's no point in me bringing Heavy Slam, because the things I want to hit with my my Steel Stab, like Kyurem and Scolipede, those two are actually extremely heavy. Especially Scolipede. Scolipede got me off guard with how heavy it is. I understand Kyurem, but Scolipede completely caught me off guard, and Iron Head is doing a lot more. Earthquake obviously hit like the Metagross, and the Volcanion if it tried to switch in. Stealth Rock obviously gets those up against his team. It chips down a lot of his team, like the Kyurem Black, the Scolipede. That the Stealth Rock chip on the Rotom would ensure that the my Z-Mewtwo or KOs after a close combat. Volcanion, just stuff like that. And he doesn't really have a ton of hazard removal. I think Kyurem Black, gets default now. I might be wrong about that. Rotom, Dhelmise, and maybe Volcanion. I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, that's pretty much all he has. This is a Spadef wall meant to take hits from the Kyurem Black, but because it's so physically defensive just naturally, it could probably take a hit from Scolipede. It could deal with the Scolipede pretty well. So that's kind of why we're bringing this. Next we got our Alakazam here, just 3 attack Trick Room with the Focus Sash in case we need a little hit. From me, like a Scolipede if it's set up, or a Kyurem Black if it has the speed boost or whatever with Psychic, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Trick Room. Hits the entire team pretty hard except for maybe the Rotom-Wash if it's Spadef, but if it's Spadef then Infernape just ruins it. Volcanion may be able to take it, but that's about it. And then I ran Trick Room. I also have Trick Room on my Aromatisse, and I'll explain why I have the Trick Room when I get through the Aromatisse. So, yeah. Next we have a pretty especially defensive Kyurem Black. It's pretty bulky. With the Aya Papa Berry, Dragon Pulse, Ice Beam, Earth Power Roost. I really didn't need too much special attack investment. This helped me switch into things like the Volcanion and an offensive Rotom. Once again, I don't think he'll bring it, but I mean, if he does, he does. Oh, also, Mega Aggron does switch into that Mega Diancie pretty well. I forgot to mention that when I was listing off Mont, Velospidef 4. But yeah, this helps it really just switch into that that Volcanion and that Frogadier. I might have to scuff for the low kick on the Frogadier, but otherwise I can take hits really well and just fire off any number of moves, and I can just rush off damage on that. I just really thought that the switch into Volcanion would be really nice because Volcanion likes to run, or kind of runs through my team. So that's why I'm bringing that. I'm bringing a physically defensive Tangrowth. I think this is going to catch him off guard because even I have to admit Tangrowth has a pretty terrible matchup just in general. Things like the Kyurem Black, the Scolipede, the Volcanion. I mean, it just doesn't really like his team too much. Mega Diancie, if it's special, like with Moonblast, I mean, Moonblast is going to be doing a ton of damage. But I decided to bring this nonetheless to help switch into like the Metagross, the Crocodile, Girder if he decides to bring it. I don't think he will, but if he does, and I think he'll catch him off guard enough. I don't think he'll expect it. We're just running Giga Drain, Earthquake, knockoff, Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder, maybe we can catch something coming in. Like the Volcanion, and we can do a lot of damage. Giga Drain obviously for our main tab, Earthquake to hit that Metagross and the Volcanion, and knockoff just to knock off any item across this team. And lastly, we have our Aromatisse here, pretty physically offensive, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, meant to switch into. I wish I could remember why. I think I just brought Aromatisse really just for the Wish Pass, and I just decided to bring physically defensive over Spadaf. And so we're running that with the Kabia Berry for the Scolipede, because if the Scolipede starts setting up, then I think I can live a Poison Jab. I can probably live a Poison Jab thanks to the Kabia Berry at +2, and because I'm physically defensive, and then I can set the Trick Room. Moonblast obviously for our main tab, wish to pass it up and maybe get into things like the Kyurem or the Mega Aggron. The Protect obviously guarantee our own wish, and then to the Trick Room. So we're running Trick Room because, like I said, Infernape goes in on his team. Infernape is going to be the key to winning this game. However, he has a lot of Mont that can outspeed, and because Infernape is pretty frail, it could potentially one-shot me. The Scolipede maybe with Earthquake or Aqua Tail. The Mega Diancie outspeeds and probably KOs with like Diamond Storm. Maybe Scarf Crook in the back. Or Scarf Volcanion. The Frogadier could be Scarfed as well, and the Kyurem Black could be Scarf, or any number of those Mont I said that could be Scarf could just potentially get a speed boost Battalion Pass to into them. In which case, I am looking to get that Trick Room and maybe kind of catch him off guard, and Infernape can come in and kind of get a good amount of damage off on his team. So I'm hoping the Trick Room might come in handy. I mean, worst case, it's whatever. It doesn't. But yeah, that's why we decided to bring the Trick Room. I also have the on the Alakazam. I didn't have a fourth move to bring, so I decided, and why not throw Trick Room on that? Maybe it could end up helping. Especially because we're Sash, maybe we can guarantee get it up. So that's what we decided to bring against his team. We're going to see what he decides to bring. We're going to hop into right into the battle, and I'll see. Alright, well, we are in the battle with Johnny. John Jr., the Jom. Okay. Hopefully everything goes well here. My dog is kind of freaking out all of a sudden. I think it started thundering outside. Here, right here, come on, buddy. Okay, you're not going to sit right there, man. Right on my lap. I do not want that right now. Come on. Right here. Dude, what is wrong with you? Okay. It's like he is freaking. He is shaking. So, that's a little unfortunate. We're going to switch it, of course, to Necrozma theme 2. I really wish the Battle Tree theme was there for Red and Blue, but unfortunately it is not. Not much we can do about it. Here, Donnie, right here, bud. Right here. No, not on me. Right here, next to me. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I'm not going to deal with it right now. I know it may take a second here for John to get ready. I know he is also live calming, and so he may be talking about his team right now. I know he does like a specific team builder beforehand, which he already recorded. But, I mean, we'll see what he decides to do here. I think he's going to be surprised to see no Zeraora. Honestly, Zeraora looked really nice against his team, but I just like the team that I brought. I know he's expecting the Fernape. We were talking about it, how good of a matchup it has, and I mean, I'm going to bring it. It has a good matchup. Okay, this is a pretty expected team. Luckily, no Mega Diancie. He brought Kieran Black, Scolipede, Metagross, Crocodile. Despite him saying Crocodile, it's Crocodile. Am I missing one? Kieran Black, Scolipede, Metagross, Volcanion. Volcanion. There we go. Is that the team? Kieran Black, Scolipede, Metagross, Rotomosh, Crocodile, Volcanion. Rotom lead or Metagross lead. I could see Rotom, Metagross, or even the Crook. I think Rotom I think he just really wants to make sure the Infernape doesn't, like, he has a good lead on my lead Infernape. In which case, I think our own Kyurem leads pretty well against this team. So I'm gonna lead off with Kyurem. I think Kyurem's a good lead. Because I can see him lead a Scarf Crook, or even like a Chople Crook. I can see him leading Rotom and Volcanion as well, because Volcanion can live in Earthquake. I'm expecting a good amount of berries, honestly, for my Infernape. I think he definitely prepped a ton for my Infernape, which makes sense. Infernape has a really good matchup against this team, as I've said multiple times. I've already messaged him this, but I'm going to say nonetheless, good luck up on Johnny. He wished me a good old HF, and so hopefully everything goes well here. We are currently challenged by Pokemon trainer Johnny, aka the Drum Joomer himself, and we're going to lead off with the Kyurem, like I said, and he's going to decide to lead off with his Kyurem. Cool. Or not Kyurem, Volcanion. I am boiling for it, Volcanion. I don't know why I said Kyurem, because we have Kyurem. This is good for us, though. This is good. This is a good lead, I must say. Okay, this is meant to counter this. I know obviously this gets like maybe Superpower, it gets Focus Blast, things like that, which he may be carrying. But this is good for me. I am fine with this lead. Earth Power's gonna be able to 2KO this thing. His switch in would probably be Rotom. So I think I want to fire off a Dragon Pulse. No, I'm just gonna Earth Power, honestly. I think it's a pretty safe play, just the Earth Power here. Cool. He's not Shucka. Interesting. Is he AV maybe? Oh, he ate that. We got the Spit Depth Drop. That's actually really unfortunate, because I think now we live in Earth Power. Or he died to another Earth Power. We're gonna eat this. Oh wow, that did a lot for us being specially defensive. Wow, that did a lot. So 134. He did 42% with that Fire Blast. That's Specs. No, that's not Specs. I think just Max Modest. And we DC'd. That's solid. What do I want to do here? I think he might be like Flame Plate. Otherwise not just a max roll. Earth Power. No, I don't think he's Flame Plate. I think he's got a high roll, because that looks like AV damage. Actually, could that have just been max HP? No, that had to have been like an AV set. So I definitely think he's Assault Vest. And like with a good amount of HP investment. But now that he's at -1, we may be able to pick up the KO. Even if we don't, Fire Blast doesn't kill, and we'll get put into our Iapapa Berry. So I think here I'm going to click another... I think I'm actually going to click Dragon Pulse, predicting the Rotom to come in. Although, obviously the move's not going to show, but I always do that on the off chance the move does go off. Just 'cause I'm always scared of that happening, and me clicking something weird and all that. I'm still online. And so is he. I'm not really sure what happened there. So... I was still... So I guess we'll get back into the battle here momentarily. So we're hopping right back into this battle here. Obviously we got the Spin Depth Drop, but Johnny said that he swapped. He asked me if I made my play already. I said I did, which we did. We decided that we're clicking Dragon Pulse. And he said he's swapping. So Spin Depth Drop will not end up mattering, luckily. We don't have to keep playing for him. And so obviously he switched out. So I'm thinking he's going Rotom. He could also go Metagross, but I'm thinking he's going to go Rotom. He also could go Kyurem Black. If he goes Kyurem Black on the Earth Power, that'd be amazing. Because he sees that we're bulky. So he could think, oh, I can go Kyurem here, and I can eat an Earth Power, and then just scare him out. So if he goes into it, I know Dragon Pulse won't kill, but that would be amazing. So we're going to Earth Power here. Do about another 40%. That was a lot lower of a roll. Okay, he doesn't get the burn. Okay, I gotta redo the calcs real quick. I know I'm clicking Dragon Pulse. I said it earlier in the comm, but I need to do calcs because that is a significantly different roll. That Earth Power did there. I think that's a max HP Soulfest, and I got like max roll last time, low roll this time. I think that's what it was. Because he's looking like he's pretty healthy. So we're gonna look at Dragon Pulse here. He said he swapped. Max HP. He's gonna go into his Rotom, so we got that prediction more or less correct. And we're gonna do a good amount of damage. And he's leftovers. We do about 40%. Yeah, that's looking like a Fizz Def Rotom. And he is leftovers Fizz Def. So we can stay in here and get our Papa Berry back. If I click Ice Beam this turn, then I think he'll be... I'm gonna click Ice Beam on the off chance he tries to click like Paint Split or something. I'm gonna click Ice Beam. I'm just gonna start revealing my entire set to him as he clicks Toxic. Okay, so I'm really wishing I clicked whatever it's called now, Dragon Pulse. But I think Dragon Pulse, is it? I think it's a roll to kill. But I'm gonna click it. I'm clicking it. I'm gonna click Dragon Pulse. I don't think Matriculum's going to be too important. Obviously, minus maybe the Scolipede and the Speed Pass possibility. But because he didn't bring Mega Diancie, I don't know how important the Chirpin's going to be to get up for my Infernape. We'll see here, though. We will definitely see. I think he might live this hit. But we'll see. He's going to withdraw, probably predicting the Dragon Pulse into Metagross. We're going to get off some damage here. I thought that might have been the play, but I couldn't miss the Earth Power. I do about 20% to it. You can put me in Papa Berry range here. Oh no, Papa Berry oh, I'm stupid. I'm thinking about like Gluttony and all that. But Metagross versus my Kyurem, yeah. So that's not an AV set. He'd probably honestly Berry lore. I think he clicks Earthquake here. I'm gonna go into my... my Tangrowth was always my switch into it. That's fine with me. So he's gonna actually double predicting that and go into his Rotom. He did not predict it. That was not a prediction. Unless he wanted to like come in so he'd get the Toxic off on this. I don't know. But I think we get a pretty free knockoff here against this team. I think we get a pretty free knockoff. I really want a Sleep Powder here, but I do not want to waste that right now on the Kyurem Black. Or, I mean, on the Rotom when I really want to get it on that Kyurem Black. So I'm going to knock off here. We'll see what he does. He may go Volcanion. Gonna Volt Switch. I did a good amount. Wow. But we know he's physically defensive. Or we know he's max HP. So maybe he has some special attack investment. He's gonna go into this. We're gonna knock off its item. Which is gonna be revealed to be the Focus Dash. Okay. And he's not Speed Boost. Unless people didn't go off. I don't think he actually goes off now I think about it. Just because thinking about how Sharpedo works. I don't think it goes off there. So Scolipede. I think he predict the swap and like sets up an. No, he can't SD unless he like wants to try to. I definitely think he's gonna be a Sash Baton Pass set, like to guarantee get at least one speed boost off. If I go into Tin Can here, then what, he goes fucking. I think I can roar. I think he's gonna like stay in here. I'm just gonna go into Tin Can here and get off the roar as he like baton passes out into, I don't know, something. Volcanium probably. As long as he doesn't EQ here. If he EQs here, that could be a problem. Oh, I called it. How much is it doing? We're gonna live it. That's a problem. That is a problem, man. Okay. So he brought me down to 41 HP. That is about 23. So he did 73% with an Earthquake, I think. Okay, so it's like just a max attack Scolipede. So that means if I Mega Evolve here, can I live? I'm at 41. I'm at 23. He would need a max roll to kill me. I should be able to live this here. Just set up my rocks for war. Rocks are so good this matchup. I'm clicking rocks. I should be able to live this hit, it says. Honestly, there's a good chance he just baton passes out here. I'm pretty sure I live this hit. It says I do. That had to have been a max rule. That had to have been a max rule. I don't understand. I'm gonna go. I have to go Alakazam and waste my stash here. I don't know why I didn't live that. I don't know why I didn't live that. That's a problem. We don't have a switch in into our that Kyurem Black anymore. We don't have a switch in at all. Wow. That's unfortunate. Scolipede kills. I mean, I guess if he was adamant. One sec. Scolipede kills. Mega Aggron via Earthquake. He's gonna withdraw. Or, I mean, he's gonna. Slash. Protect. I definitely think it's the last move of speed boost if he's protect. Or I mean baton pass. Can I kill this thing? I'm sure I can kill a Scolipede, right? Alakazam. Yeah. This is the right Alakazam. There's nothing else I can kill with. I'm just gonna click Psychic. I'm not gonna overpredict him going into Metagross. He is gonna baton pass. Oh, I should have predicted that, and that was my misplay. He's gonna go into Metagross here. Oh, he could go Crook. Even if he goes Metagross or Crook, those are his only two switch-ins. If he goes into either one of them, I have the free switch-in into my Tangrowth. My Tangrowth is pretty free against both of them. Yeah, Metagross. It's a pretty offensive Metagross. second to have done that much. We're gonna swap here out into our Tangrowth. Like I said, it's really free. Gonna Meteor Mash. We should be able to eat this, I think. 156. Tangrowth was brought down to 156. That means he did 25% with the Meteor Mash. So I think he's Jolly. He's not adamant. Here, I'm just gonna quick. I'm gonna click Earthquake. I think it's pretty free. If you go Scolipede, we know his only moves are Earthquake. Wait, do we? Earthquake, Protect, Baton Pass. Why did I write Focus Sash as a move? Whoopsie. Maybe he doesn't have it, but either way, we're gonna get an Earthquake off, and it should be doing a good amount. Might actually live another one though. We eat a Mega Horn. Earthquake does about 46 plus 46. That is, let's just say 90, so 45. And knock off. Let me think. Focus Sash. Damn, I should have sleep powdered this thing. I think he's just outside of an Earthquake, another Earthquake. I'm just gonna stay in. I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna sleep powder. Makes sense. So I'm gonna write down some of these things that I'm missing. Meteor Mash on Metagross, and okay. I think I have everything written down. So if I sleep powder this thing, there's no more Baton Pass shenanigans. That's great. There's a chance he may go Rotom here. I think I just sleep powder though. I think I just sleep powder no matter what. I live any hit from this thing. He is gonna Baton Pass. I could see him going Rotomosh and just wasting my sleep powder on that because we do have Sleep Claws, of course. Yang? Did he let me put his Kyurem Black asleep? Unless he has Sleep Talk. I'm gonna go to Hooters here. I think he's Sleep Talk. I think he was way too confident about Baton passing out into it. No? Okay. What we're gonna do here is we are 100% setting up the Trip Room. You can stay asleep for his second turn. Or set up the Trip Room. That had to have thrown him off guard. That had to have. So Kyurem Black here. Versus our Aromatisse. Can we get 2K with Moonblast? Most likely, yeah. So we're gonna do that. We should be able to take any one hit from this thing. Except for maybe like a Z free shock. That'd be it. that threw him off guard. I'm pretty sure Scolipede dies to 2, so we can't even switch in that. His switch would be Metagross here. Yeah, Scolipede dies to 2 from where it's at. Gonna withdraw, go into Metagross, which is fine. I'm fine with that. If anything, just chipping him down because I feel like he's Aqua Berry lore for my 1-mon. For my Infernape. Not throw him off guard, the Trick Room. I can go Tingle tier. If he was carrying black, that could be a problem. But his speed's gone. He doesn't have the speed boost anymore. That's good. Meaning that he's probably not Scarfed. He's probably not Scarfed Kyurem, meaning that he's probably Scarfed Crook. Crook is the only mon that we haven't seen. He could be Scarfed Metagross, I guess. Because I don't think he ever planned to go into Metagross. I think it was just kind of like... And like that one, with that one speed boost, I think you're just kind of... Because I can see him being lore as well, because I would go into my Infernape, I think I kills a Flare Blitz, and then he ends up outspeeding like and headbutts me into another dimension. That makes sense. I'm thinking he's going to have some kind of lure for me. Is he going to go Kyurem? Did he make a good double? Yeah, cool. That's fine. Now my question is, how many turns of Trick Room are there? It took 2. Which is unfortunate. So I think I'm just gonna sack off my Kyurem here. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go into our Kyurem here. If he looks Ice Beam, we live it, and our Papa Berry pops. If he, and then we outspeed because we're slower, probably. Gonna Iron Head? Ooh. That should have killed. Damn, I wish I brought No Speed Infernape now to take advantage of Trick Room. I really wish I did. We could go Alakazam though. Which I think is our play. I'm just doing some counts on Iron Head. Yeah, it looks like Iron Head was probably killing no matter what. Yeah. So we got no intel on that Kyurem Black, so other than the fact that he has Iron Head, which I thought may have been a possibility. So Iron Head. So if we go Alakazam here, Psychic plus Focus Blast should kill. We live on Sash. I'm gonna click Alakazam, or I'm gonna click Psychic. Oh, do I click Psychic or do I click Focus Blast and try to kill that Metagross? I'm gonna click Focus Blast on the Metagross, I think. No, I'm gonna click Psychic. Okay, he's gonna Iron Head here. We should be fine. Cool. Gonna eat it. Dimensions are back to normal, and we can kick Focus Blast and kill here. That's what I was trying to aim towards. Alakazam beating brought down to 43 health, so he did 69 with an Iron Head. So that just doesn't really tell me a lot about his set. He's just not complete max attack. That's all it really tells me. He's not complete max attack. In fact, he may be like naive special attack, to be honest. He can withdraw, go out into his Metagross. This Focus Blast is gonna hurt. Did Metagross die? If Metagross died to that Focus Blast, I'm mad. I am bigger. Depending on his set, I could have killed. Depending on his set, I could have killed there. That's really fucking annoying, if you ask me. Bullet Punch kill me? I imagine it does. Yep. That's unfortunate. That's so fucking unfortunate. That is unfortunate. He's gonna just click Meteor Mash here. Maybe we may have just lost. He got a crit there. I don't know how much that's gonna matter, but nonetheless, he's getting a shit ton of hacks. Did Infernape kill here? Infernape. If he's Akaberry. Nope. That Focus Blast would have guaranteed it though. Tell you that much. Oh my god, man. I'm gonna Sleep Powder. Set up his rocks. God damn it, dude. He shouldn't. Oh my god. He shouldn't have those up. The thing dead. Or this thing asleep. Stealth rocks. Like that. Focus Miss fucking terrible. Could have gone to Infernape right there. Metagross set rocks. So we know he's not Scarfing. That's definitely Ockerberry, I think. I'm just gonna go into Infernape here. I don't know if we can come back from this, honestly. What else died on my team? Something else, because I have 2 deaths. Oh yeah. Kyurem Black kills Kyurem via Iron Head. I think John has this. I played poorly around that Solipede by going hard Mega Aggron. Should have scouted. He's gonna go into this. I'm popping the Z move. Let me finish writing down these kills though. So Volcanion should drop to my Z move here. I think in every universe it drops here to my Z move. It should. Honestly, if it lives because I got a higher, or because I didn't get the correct roll again, I'm gonna be pissed. If it lives on 1 HP, I'm gonna be beyond mad. Because we got a better roll the first turn around. You better kill. You better KO. Good. Infernape kills Volcanion via Z close combat. You go Rotom here. It lives a hit from where it's at. I really want to go Aromatisse, because I just have a Trick Room. If I go Aromatisse here, I think he Volt Switches out. He goes probably Metagross. We can go back into that, or I'd honestly just stay in and get up the Trick Room. I'm just gonna go for... I'm gonna go Hooters. I think he Volt Switches out. I don't think he stays in. But I can't risk my Infernape. Infernape's the only thing I have left to win this game. He's gonna Volt Switch, yeah. Maybe we don't live Kyurem Black Iron Head now. We may not. We may not live. Actually, we know he's not max attack. We know he's very, very special. So if we go Aromatisse with Iron Head, if he Z moves, and then he's gonna go crook. Crocodile. Crocodile. What does he do here then? I think I'm freed here just to click a wish. I don't think there's anything he can do to me. Unless he wants to toxic. Could always protect and scout. Which I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna protect and scout. What do you want to do? This thing doesn't really get any setup. Except for maybe bulk up. He's just gonna earthquake. Maybe he's banded? Maybe he's banded then. In which case earthquake is doing a ton to me, man. I think he just wants this thing weakened. I feel like he's banded crook. And then that would make sense with the speed pass, because I think crook had a pretty good matchup just overall. And if he's banded and you just get the speed pass into it, that could be unfortunate. He wasn't intimidate, so he is Moxie. I actually do need to write that down. At least I don't think I saw the intimidate. $182. He did 26 HP with that earthquake. I don't think that was banded. No, I don't think that was banded. We could have stayed in. I'm gonna knock off. No, wait, do we have anything to sleep right now? Did we put the Metagross to sleep? I think we did. Yeah, we did. So we can't put that to sleep. Sorry, there's probably a little cut there. I'm gonna click knock. The Metagross is asleep, so I cannot click sleep powder. I'm gonna go into Rotom. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna get off the chip we need. And now Infernape is looking super clean. Of course, we do have to watch out for that crook. There's, I think it's either Chopple or Scarf. I'm leaning towards Scarf. No, but it makes sense. Yeah, I think he has to be one of those. I can get off the free knockoff again. I'm gonna knock again. I think that crook is Chopple or Scarf. I have to find out which one, because if he's Chopple, then we need to weaken it a bit. If he's Scarf, then we need to set up a Trick Room. Honestly, Infernape is looking like he can sweep if under a Trick Room, if we can get a little bit of chip on that Karen Black, because Karen Black could live a Mach Punch and it underspeeds us. Otherwise, Scolipede outspeeds us. Metagross is asleep, so we can Flare Blitz it. Rotom is weak enough to where I think it died to a Mach Punch. And then Crook, once again, we have to find out. I mean, if he's Scarfed, then we set up the Trick Room, we close combat, we're fine. We need to find out what's up with that Kyurem set. Check if he's Chopple also, honestly. I'm leaning towards him being Z-move, but I can see him being Chopple. I'm going to Giga Drain this turn. Oh, he's gonna go into Kieran Black. I really wanted to predict that, but there wasn't much predicting when he Volt switches. I didn't want to click. Okay, he went Metagross actually. Okay, this thing's in range of my Flare Blitz now, even if he has Akka. So I'm gonna click knock off here. It should be able to pick up the KO, I think. And then that means I can put another mon to sleep if I get a Tangrowth like against the Crocodile. Or against the Rotom. Can be fast asleep. We're gonna knock off here. He's gonna live. He is Akka. Okay, that's what I thought. Sucks that we're taking all this poison damage, but we have to. I'm gonna quick knock again. You can withdraw, go into Kirim. No, you can go into Rotom. I think he should try to window me down as much as he can. Or it was because he didn't want me to be able to put a different mon to sleep. I'm gonna swap here into my Aromatisse. I'm getting a little too weak. So Rotom died to a Mach Punch, Metagross died to a Mach Punch. Let me find out what's up with the Crook, find out what's up with the Kirim. Him missing would be a nice payback for me missing. If that wanted to happen right now. I'm gonna wish on the off chance he misses like he should. He can conclude Volt Switch. Gonna kill me. God damn it, dude. Rotom Wash kills Aromatisse via Volt Switch. That miss really sucked. Gonna go into Crook. I'm gonna go into my thing here because I still think he has some kind of lure for my Infernape. And I do have the Trick Around on Alakazam, but I don't want this to be like Scarf and then it outspeed and then I just waste my Alakazam, you know? I'm gonna click the knockoff here. He doesn't stay in though, that's the thing. I'm gonna quick knock though. Not kills anything coming in. I think he wins. He's gonna go into Rotom. That should be dead now. Let me mark down these kills. And then Rotom just died. And then Tangrowth kills Rotom. Wash via knockoff. I can't sleep powder. I'm gonna Earthquake here. Is that the most damage to this thing in front of me? As he probably like protects. I think protect would be safe, yeah. And then I'm gonna knock off. Knock off. I think he goes Kirim here. I can't sleep powder. I'm not allowed to. Otherwise, I just lose. I 3-0 forfeit. I think knock off is the safest play because that if that Kirim Black is Chople Berry, it knocks it off. In which case, well, let's say it's not. Then I'll knock him down to about half. And then at that point, Infernape's Mach Punch probably doesn't kill. Maybe I hope that it's Z-move instead. In which case, I think my best bet actually is to hope that it's Z-move, Kirim Black. And so I should go for the most damage possible, which is Earthquaking. I think that's actually my best bet. I don't think I kill. Oh, I'm stupid. I am stupid. Oh, damn it, I think I just lost. Oh. I lost, I think. If he wasn't Chople, I just lost the game. If he Z-moved, then we're fine. Like, that was the correct play. But if not, that was a complete wrong play. Because I could have knocked off there. And it would have done more than the Earthquake, I think, if he was a berry. No, never mind. Earthquake would have done about the same amount. But it would have saved me if it was Chopple. So basically, knockoff was the correct play there if he was Chopple berry. But Earthquake was the correct play if he isn't. I didn't realize that. I didn't look at the damage. I looked at the damage knockoff did if he was Z-move, which obviously I knew Earthquake would do more. So that was a bit of a misplay. However, I think I have to sack off Alakazam so that I think I have to sack off Alakazam because then at that point he has to go. Because then I still have this thing around. If that Crook is scarfed, then I need this. But if Crook is scarfed, I think I have to sack Alakazam no matter what. I think that's the sack. So I can get going to my thing. Kyurem, Black, kill Alakazam via Ice Beam. Now we have to hope that we go with a Mach Punch. Maybe Chopple Berry, then I missed with the knockoff. But even then, I don't know if I killed. I would have brought him to about the same amount. Well, we'll see here. Yeah, Chopple. That's what I thought I should have knocked off. But yeah, just based on that damage, I think he lived a Mach Punch even without the Chopple Berry, and he would have killed. So I think he won the game no matter what, just because of that Focus Blast miss. I think Focus Blast miss lost me the game. Because had I landed the Focus Blast, I would have been able to. That Metagross would have been either dead or it would have been at maybe like 1 HP. In which case I would have gone into my Tangrowth and he would have Meteor Mash, Stealth Rocked, whatever. And then I wouldn't have had, and then I could have gone into my Infernape that time, or Tangrowth just killed with the Giga Drain. I would have just probably clicked Giga Drain at that point, because I think Volcanion was already dead, right? I think. I don't remember whether Volcanion was dead or alive at that point, but I think it was, because I went Rotom, then I went Tangrowth. No, I think it was actually still alive at that point. But I could have clicked Earthquake. No, I could have clicked Earthquake. What am I saying clicking Giga Drain? I could have clicked Earthquake. And then at that point, Volcanion came in, I would have done a lot. Or I didn't, or I put the Metagross to sleep, and then he swapped it in earlier, and it would have been at 10%. It would have died to, what did it die to? I don't even remember. Or what did it switch into? I think it switched into a Giga Drain and a couple knockoffs, and then he still kept alive. I would have been able to put another Mon to sleep, is my point. I would have been able to put another Mon to sleep, and we would have been Gucci. Metagross wouldn't have had to been put to sleep had I landed the Focus Blast, or it would have even died, and that may have changed the game depending on what I put to sleep. So that was really unfortunate. I'm really mad that I lost that game. I had the matchup, at least when it came to Infernape. I still think overall the matchup was pretty even. I mean, he had mons that I couldn't deal with. I think the Earthquake was a complete big misplay. Pretty. One sec. Infernape kills Infernape via Earth Power. Kyurem, Black kills. What did it kill? It killed Tangrowth via Ice Beam. So yeah, that's game. I guess GG to Johnny. I mean, not really. He's hacked me out both games now. I mean, obviously this one wasn't as big. Just a Focus Blast miss. But it's still like, I missed the fucking Focus Blast. And then people are going to say, well, you're in Focus Blast, should you expect that? No, I should expect to hit it. It's a 70% accurate move. That's 70% of the time I clicked it once. It was in my favor to land there. I should expect to land the Focus Blast there. Like that makes no sense. That argument as, oh, you should expect it to miss is like the stupidest argument in the fucking game, in my opinion. Yeah, had I landed the Focus Blast, I wouldn't have had to waste the Sleep Powder on the Metagross, and I could have used it on either the Kieran Black or the Scolipede would have most likely been it. I don't think I would have ever... The Rotom Mosh would have caught the Sleep Powder. Volcanion was already dead. Took a Z move from my Infernape. I think it would have probably sacked it at some point. But nonetheless, I mean, it just, once again, the Focus Blast miss really, really sucked. I need to see what his set he was, because he was like just barely above half, so I wanted to see if Focus Blast actually killed at that range. But anyways, that's game. We moved down to, I think, 4-3, so not like the worst record we could be, but definitely, I mean, I definitely think we should have won that game, or at least it should have been closer than it was. The next week we play against LDS, which is the Lake District Spirits, aka Coach Dr. Slacking. Really good battle order. His team, on the other hand, not good at all. He had somebody else draft for him, and they drafted a bunch of memes. So maybe we can bounce back with the win next week. That's going to be it, though. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. I am uploading, of course, this league, the APA Little Cup, which I am not enjoying whatsoever, but it is still being uploaded nonetheless. And the... what week is this? What day would this be uploaded? I don't think you guys know about the special project yet. I don't think it would have been uploaded, but that will be up very, very soon. As of this video going up, I think it'll probably go up next weekend. Yeah, so make sure you go check that out. Like the video if you did enjoy, and yeah, this has been Shady. I'm out. Peace.